Hey everybody, I've been thinking about doing a review. I have a Bluetti EB70S. So I thought, I've had it about 6 months now, so I think it's plenty of time to do a quick review on it. So I'm gonna spin you all around and you can take a look, see, and I'll kind of give it a quick goings over with it and explain to you what I use it for. All right, everybody, this is the unit, the EB70S from Bluetti. I got this direct from Bluetti. I didn't get it from Amazon or any of the other outlets that may or may not carry them. But this is 712 watt hours and 800 watts. That's going to run just about anything you need to run on a short camping trip. What I use it for is to run my uh, refrigerator. I have a Alpacool compressor fridge, and it plugs in here in the 12-volt socket. Or, matter of fact, let me back that up just a little bit. This has 4 AC sockets, a light, and I think the light has 3 settings and a strobe. And then it has a full screen right there. They may be a little bit wobbly. There you go. It has a 12-volt car cigarette type plug. Now, most all of these have these barrel plugs. Most people don't know what they're used for. Most people don't have a use for them. What I use it for is on my compressor fridge. Instead of plugging it into here, I know y'all have all seen those cigarette lighter plug-ins, and they have 2 metal pieces, one on each side, and they're kind of spring loaded. So if you're driving, they have a way of working themselves out, and then you get where you're going and your refrigerator doesn't work. So I purchased a cord that has the same plug as my refrigerator, but on the other end it has the barrel plug style, and it plugs right in here, and I have no trouble with it vibrating out. And then you have the USB plugs, and then the USB-C plugs, which a lot of the newer phones and iPads, they have these kind, and they charge up extremely fast. So it also has wireless charging on top for your cell phones, but it charges much slower than the other ones. And then here's a shot of the back. But anyway, this is a very handy unit for somebody who's not going to be on the road full time like that. It's going to run just about anything you can think of. And it's perfect for me because I'm usually out probably 2 to 3 days. And I can charge my phone, my iPad, all of my camera equipment. And I try to have everything as far as my lights and my camp lights, flashlight, headlight, all that stuff. I try to have rechargeable. So this thing does all of that for me. 800 watts, that's a lot of watts. That'll run just about anything you can think of that you would have in the camp with you. And then 712 watt hours. I don't, I will, at the end of this video, I'll put all the specs and all of that stuff on there. So if you're a numbers person, you may want to see that. But I just wanted to let y'all know, for me, this is it's a perfect size for what I do. And it doesn't weigh much. I think it weighs 21 pounds. And Bluetti they're a big name in the solar generator game. You've got the 3 biggest hitters that I know are Bluetti, EcoFlow, and Jackery. I do have experience with EcoFlow and Bluetti. I've never had a Jackery, but I think given time, everybody, it's a competition. So when somebody comes out with the next best thing, somebody's not far behind them coming out with the same thing. This thing, I've never charged this via solar. I have charged it using the car charger in my truck, and it does really well. When I plug it into AC power and charge it, it takes just over an hour to charge it all the way to 100%. So it's it's perfect for me. And if you don't have a lot of high draw uses like a small space heater, things like that, it'll run it. It's just not going to run it long. So to get the best out of it, you want to keep your power draw small. Also, I have LED lights in my camper, and typically I'll plug those right into here, and it'll run them for the whole trip too. I just try not to waste the electricity. But I also generally have a generator with me, and if it ever did run down, I could charge it back up. But I haven't ran into that problem as of yet. So, like I said, at the end of this video, I'll put the specs up, and also starting October 10th, there will be a review of this particular item on my website that'll go a little further in detail. And that website is flatbrokeoutdoors.com. And that's starting October 10th. You'll be able to see reviews on this, a couple of EcoFlow power stations, and in the future you'll see all kinds of different outdoor gear reviews on my website. So at any rate, I just wanted to let y'all know that in my imperfect opinion, that the Bluetti EB70S has been a game changer for me, and I think it probably would be for you too. Anyway, that's it. That's all I got, and I will talk to y'all later.